What a lovely gathering, and thanks for Myrna for bringing everybody in this room. Consensus, we are a group of people who are driven by belief, faith, and a vision. And we always try to bring that vision to the world and discuss what the art of the possible is. And that's what I would like to start with. So our vision and our dream, and we believe that this is going to happen one day, is to really bring seamless and frictionless commerce to the world, where everybody globally is able to tap into the wealth, create wealth, and enjoy through frictionless commerce. And this dream is enabled by the technology that we are working with, which is blockchain. As Tariq put it very nicely, it is a revolutionary concept, a revolutionary technology that enables a lot of the things that the world wasn't able of achieving before. But before we get to our dream, we have to work with the reality of where we are today. Today we do live in an imperfect world. Wealth is concentrated. A small percentage of the people own the largest percentage of wealth. We live in a world where trust is very scarce. People need trust, and yet in order to achieve that, you have all kinds of rules and regulations and documents and stuff. We also live in a world where there is fraud, there is theft, all kinds of illegal activities taking place. But hope is there, and hope comes in the form of a technology that we all believe in. And the path has already started, the journey has started. We see movement away from traditional siloed systems, from centralized solutions and systems. We see the sharing economy, and now we are talking about peer-to-peer economy. We are talking about decentralized and distributed systems which are enabled by blockchain. So what is blockchain? Again, it's a distributed ledger that is extremely secure, cryptographic security with public and private key technology, and also it's immutable. Anything that goes there cannot be changed, so therefore it's a single record, golden copy version of the truth that everybody can see at the same time. And more importantly, Ethereum, our version, our protocol that we work with at Consensus, is programmable as well. So you can do smart code, you can write legal code, you can program, you can build applications. That is a major differentiator and an enabler as well, which creates a new world, a world of opportunity. Our dream can start becoming a reality. We can look at reduced cost, we can look at opportunity for wealth creation, we can look at frictionless transactions, at the technology providing the trust that is lacking typically in our world. And this is enabled by the characteristics, the inherent capabilities and characteristics of what a blockchain is. So that's why we often say that there is not going to be a need for intermediaries, centralized authorities, middlemen, anybody dealing in the middle or offering a service that is just in between. This is going to be replaced by the technology itself. The implications are huge, social, economic. It's going to tap into every area of life. It's going to enable definitely something that everybody here is talking about, which is financial inclusion to start with. We are going to see new kinds of identity. Reputational systems-based identity are going to be there. The ledger is immutable. It's very important for every one of us to keep a good record. It is auditable. It's going to remain there forever. So this is really a paradigm change. And again, why does this, what does it mean for social impact? It means a whole lot, because we're looking at creating a much more level playing field for people to be able to tap into wealth, to create wealth and to enjoy it. It is enabled by the technology. It is not monopolized. It is not going to be hidden behind boundaries. The walls are coming down. The barriers of entry are lowered. So there's going to be a lot more reach and a lot more accessibility for all the people. It is very robust. It's very hard to bring down this system. So whereas we hear about all kinds of disaster recovery planning and business continuity, by definition, it is distributed, it's decentralized, and it is up and running all the time. It's also very difficult to hack. So the honeypot effect, where we find every couple of weeks our information and our data of any kind, whether bank-related, personal records, social media being hacked and being completely stolen, this is not going to be easily happening on the blockchain as well. The potential use cases are far-reaching, and again, social impact is going to be huge in many areas. As Tariq mentioned, you cannot, you can have provenance. You will know exactly where the money is going, where it's coming from. You will have KYC and systems that tell you who the people are who are interacting in great transparency. Everybody sees everything, the same version of the truth. Of course, there are new permissioning and private and all kinds of very secure and isolated sort of blockchains to serve special purposes. But in the end, the actual DNA of the blockchain is distributed and decentralized. So one other aspect is the creation of wealth. We have seen throughout the past literally year, 2017 has been the year where ICOs have happened, where a lot of wealth has been created, nearing $1 trillion. And that wealth is not, again, centralized or just with a few people. It is there for the taking for anybody who can be part of that system. The crypto assets are open for everybody who can be part of that system. Regulation is coming for sure, but regulation is coming in a good form in order to protect the consumers, in order to protect those who partake in the system. Also, another very important aspect is any asset on the blockchain can be digitized, can be shared. So we're going to see a lot of fractional ownership. This is also opening up a lot of sharing in the real sense. Peer-to-peer transactions can happen seamlessly. So it means a whole lot for those people who are outside the payment trails, outside who we call the blue-collar economy, the unbanked. This is going to be a complete game changer, and we're going to see a great pull of this segment of the society into the payment, into the economic world. And finally, this is what motivates consensus. We call ourselves, and we truly are, a new kind of company. We are not a corporate or an enterprise. We are building an ecosystem. And to do that, it's a huge job. We know it is. But we are all motivated. We do training, education. We have academy. We build stuff. We are very keen on building all kinds of layers to build that blockchain, from the infrastructure level to the applications and everything in between, the full stack, so to speak. But we also are keen on putting together and creating alliances and communities. For example, the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, key in order to build standards for blockchain as technology, as protocols, but also across vertical industries. And this is how you can have an expedited expansion and adoption. Also very important, the social impact. So we have the Blockchain for Social Impact Alliance. This is dedicated only for social impact across the board. And so on and so forth, because we believe that it's not just working with governments and corporates, but also building communities that are going to have this network effect and ripple effect. And finally, a very important thing of what we do is community. And our community team is working with all of us really in the region to do hackathons, to do meetups, and to also have a very social angle, social impact angle to that. We're very proud that just a couple of weeks ago, we launched this in Lebanon, developer boot camp for the refugees. It was a huge success. A lot of talent enlisted. For blockchain, the trainers were from our team, from Consensus, and we did it completely for free. And definitely the talent doesn't fail us. The talent in MENA is the greatest wealth. Out of just maybe 25 people or 30 people, 5 or 6 are candidates to join in the company and to become developers on Ethereum, which is a very advanced thing to do in today's technology. So we are banking on the talent in the region. We are going to do many of those hackathons, engaging with the young people, trying to educate and trying to enable them to take this new technology and also self-serve our dream. Thank you very much for listening and taking part.